Update. I cheated on my girlfriend and I feel sick about it. There is no reason to make this post other than provide an update, and maybe help someone in my position. It's been almost a year since I made a post on this subreddit, asking for advice on what to do after I cheated on my girlfriend of 1 year. I was away for the weekend, and basically had a girl grind on me. She initiated a kiss, I obliged. After a few moments, I told her I have to go to the bathroom, I'll be right back. I was nauseous with regret. I remember looking at myself in the mirror, with the same feeling of something really fucked up and irreversible, having had happened like getting news that a relative died. I then ran to find my friends and told them I have to go home. They came with me. They saw and even encouraged my dancing with this girl. On the way home, I was barely holding back tears and asked for a cell phone to call my girlfriend. My friends persuaded me not to as I was very drunk, and to think about it sober. I cried to sleep. The next morning, I was visiting museums and stuff with the same friends. I got up way earlier than them, and hit the pharmacy up for some codeine to numb that excruciating guilt and sorrow I was feeling. I had 200 milligrams and felt okay. As I was sobering up, I posted on Reddit. People called me an a-hole and that she should break up with me. I was feeling lost and asked if I should tell her. Almost everyone told me yes, except 1 or 2 comments that recognized my regret. I decided to call her. She cried, I cried. It was horrible. I said I'm willing to do everything to make this right, and if her decision was to leave me she had every right to. She was extremely disappointed, but didn't want to leave. The following 2 days were some of the worst in my life. I was physically sick from the guilt of having caused so much pain to the girl I loved. That night after telling her, I slept in the park after downing a bottle of vodka. Things got progressively better. I explained that I cheated because of remnants of toxic thought patterns, red pill more is better, and low self-esteem of the past. She said that it's something that one day she will be able to forgive. It's now 1 year later, and the relationship is strong as can be. I no longer have thoughts like what if I was single etc., because the experience showed me clear as day, that my girlfriend is the only one I want and will do everything for. People said some harsh words on this subreddit, but I think that maybe once a cheater always a cheater is not so true. The thought of what I did still gives me awful visceral reactions, and I wish every day I could take it back. Today, a YouTube video that mentioned cheating made me break down and cry. I felt that I had to post an update. I can't stop suffering over my mistake. Even 1 year later the guilt hasn't gone away. Maybe there is hope. Thanks for the harsh advice. I like the fact that you included the detail about your friends encouraging you, but didn't use it as an excuse. You made a mistake, but owned up to it and made the effort to fix it. I hope you can continue to recover from your feelings of guilt. You did the work so your girlfriend could forgive you, and now you need to work on being able to forgive yourself. Good luck. There is a world of difference between a cheater who regrets being caught, and a cheater who regrets what they did. I think you may need to see a therapist for this intense guilt you are feeling, because guilt is normal. Getting psychosomatic symptoms from it, nausea, stomach pain, is not. Unless it is getting markedly better, and you have ways to deal with it effectively, you may need therapy to work through what happened, as a way to learn new, better coping strategies, and have a plan in place in case the situation should ever happen again. So you know where to hit the brakes, how to recognize what is happening before someone is on your lap. Keep your chin up, mate. You need to stay vigilant, but you don't deserve to suffer like this. You should proceed very cautiously with using substances to escape feelings, especially guilt and shame. Realize that you have already made this mistake, and no matter how hard you try you will never be able to change what has already happened. You can only learn from that experience. Sink your energy into the gratefulness that is your loving relationship. I'd advise you talk to a professional since you can't shake this after a year and admission. Perhaps you need more tools in your emotional life toolkit to handle this. Also, don't be so hard on yourself, it will drive you mad. Edit. Accidentally posted from mobile before completing my thought. I am a mental health practitioner. One of the theories that I rely on is called dialectical behavioral theory, DBT. One aspect of DBT is called radical acceptance. It teaches us that when we are wrestling with the past, the present moment is the only one that we have control over. No amount of thinking or agonizing about past mistakes will change them. Here are some statements that can help to repeat when you feel regret about your past. 1. Fighting my current emotions and thoughts only gives them more fuel to thrive. 2. The present is a result of thousands of variables from the past. 3. This moment is precisely as it should be even though I might not like it. 4. I cannot change what has happened in the past. I accept this moment as it is. 5. Although my emotions are uncomfortable, I will get through it. 6. It's not helpful for me to fight the past. There is a lot of information about DBT online, but finding a DBT therapist near you can help you learn and practice coping skills like this. Take care. I just want to say, man, you have some lousy friends. And good on you for owning up to your mistakes. Sorry I wasn't on a year ago, maybe I would have given you some better advice. Don't try to run from the guilt, you just have to accept that it happened. You aren't that person and what you have is what you want. You are still a young man trying to find your way in the world, and trying to behave with integrity. Stop wallowing. You faced down your actions and moved forward. Pull up your big boy pants and treat it like the learning curve it was. You aren't that guy anymore. I hope you dropped your friends. Anybody who would encourage you to mess around on your relationship is not a good friend worth keeping. It was but a kiss. If this is your worst mistake, you're a better human than you give yourself credit for. Begin again. I have to agree, I don't think once a cheater always a cheater. Young people don't always get the value of a relationship. They can be carefree and doing what they think is fun. Once they mature, they realize the impact of cheating. Analogy. There's types of murder. First degree, premeditated and malicious. Second degree, non-planned but malicious. Voluntary manslaughter, no intent but conscious action. Involuntary manslaughter, no intent and unconscious action. So basically, you're punishing yourself as a second-degree murderer, when in reality you're a voluntary manslaughterer. Also, the way you're punishing yourself is definitely affecting your girlfriend's perception of the event. Anyway, glad to hear things are better.